teams don't expect anything crazy here. I guess big questions are whether Mind Control even tries to lane or just goes straight jungle with an Iron Talon. I'd almost suggest, given some of his recent games, that he may just go Iron Talon level 1 and say, let's screw it. I don't want to go to lane. I'd rather just Iron Talon jungle. And on the Imperial side, it's the act whether he actually tries to lane or just goes Iron Talon jungle himself. And that kind of is more a question as to how much help he's going to get. Is Pudge going to be helping the bottom lane? Is Dazzle, or is Dazzle just helping up the top lane?
This Pudge was, by the way, he was so fast.
Nope.
Didn't get scouted out, got this board out. I don't think they'll know it's there because Boba thinks he cleared the area. Maybe. Well,
TP in and get there in time, so.
Yeah, pretty nice, nice rotation. Okay. So, for Imperial, I feel like the pressure's on them. In terms of performing. They have to make this Centaur work. We saw it already earlier today where the Centaur was just a big-ass meat shield, but nobody was hitting the shield.
Yep, that's kind of what seems to be a trend now with the Centaur pick for them. Like, teams have seen it. It's no longer a surprise. Teams almost want them to play the Centaur in some games. And
I mean, if you're Matuma Man, you want to hit the Centaur, it heals you.
That's true. If you get low, just turn and hit him, but you also just do so much right-click damage to him because of the bonus damage there.
Are you going for an entire different item build if you know that there's a life stealer in your game for your Centaur?
Possibly. I feel like... Whoa! It's already 18?
It's already 18!
Whoa, where are those 18 trees destroyed?
How do we see it?
I mean, I guess there was some TPs out at level 1, but they wouldn't have killed that many trees.
TP went here, no trees there.
Where did the Pudge either TP bottom or mid?
Okay, that's 4? Right?
18 trees down. I don't know about that. Volvo maths.
How did that happen?
Well, I'm feeling better about our guess now. It definitely won't be the 0 number.
That's, wow.
Oh, Axe's Iron Talon. He's probably just spamming it. Does Slaughter also have Iron Talon?
Hello.
Oh yeah, there we go. What about Slaughter?
Stop doing that! Joe, please!
No, the window's pretty good. It was like 51 to like 150.
175, yeah.
175.
Okay.
I think Slaughter and Axe are just spamming Iron Talon. What kind of happened? Oh, Slaughter, no, he doesn't have one. He's actually laning, so he's feeling good about his chances up there.
Okay, so they leave the lane open. This means if Stealer is free farming, they get an Ogre Mage visiting them in the jungle, but I don't think he's able to do anything at all. And it's level 1 hook, it's just not that great.
Yep. Not good. He's not going to win this right-click battle. Kuru takes...
He is not.
Literally no damage there. That was not a good idea for Noi to even try and I mean, cancel the clarity, sure, but then as soon as you cancel it, run the hell away. Don't stand your ground and keep trying to fight him. Okay.
How do you feel this mid lane is going to go? Miracle versus Miracle Templar Assassin versus Baby Knight OD?
TA Light Edge, it's Miracle as well, so I think Miracle just mechanically is going to be the stronger player. Baby Knight's much more like a strategic player in the mid lane. He's very consistent, but I think Miracle's a player who will win this matchup against him because of hero and just mechanics.
Fair enough. Let's see if that will come true. So far, so good though. It is indeed 9 for 4 for the Templar Assassin and 5 for 2 for the OD.
Yep. Pudge in the neighborhood, but again, this Soga's just set up camp. He knows that Axe kind of wants to jungle, so he's trying to get annoying up there. But Axe has now shown himself bottom, so it looks like that'll lead to Ogre either helping out mid lane or even rotating down bottom. He needs to find a new place to make himself handy.
I thought Axe versus Lifestealer was pretty decent.
Pretty decent, yeah. It's the disruptor factor, I guess, where he can kind of zone you out pretty well just by himself. And Axe is one of those heroes that the decision whether to go to the offlane or go jungle isn't all about whether you're going to get zoned from the offlane, because you farm just as fast, if not faster, in the jungle. So sometimes you just say, I'm going to go jungle just because I know it's going to work out fine.
This is going very fast.
It's at 30 minutes too. Don't worry, they're not going to keep buying Tangos and chopping down.
I hope not.
There's no Timber Stall, you know. How many trees on the Dota map actually go down? I'm glad we didn't choose. If we chose 0 to 51, we would have looked like idiots, though.
Lost by 3 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I somehow didn't think about Quelling Blades. Don't know why about for that. For 9 talent.
Yeah, but even if you do, you're not gonna clear every tree.
Yeah. And after like the early jungling stage, you stop being able to chop down trees. But it's also Matu with a Quelling Blade, so he'll be chopping down trees here and there. Some of those things a lot of carry players just kind of spam the item just to make paths through the jungle, or even just to get their APM going, keep their fingers warm.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Actually, no, he has to now constantly use his Iron Talon on creeps rather than on trees. So we're good there. Yeah,
that's pretty good there. Using on trees doesn't give you the long cooldown though. Using on a tree, it's a short cooldown. He got this kill. Doesn't look like it. He's punishing Baby Knight.
Oh, he's level 2 now. I think they can actually kill him.
Yeah.
Refraction will get kicked off real
just
fast.
hold his ground and fight. Miracle realizes he hasn't really got a good escape plan, so he's
gonna
get
kill too. Oh my God! They get the first blood on Miracle. Sure, I mean he dies, but Miracle getting first blood is definitely very nice. Baby Knight will end up dropping as well. Another kill going the way of Team Liquid. Maybe Hasajo can turn this around. He will indeed with the help of Rise. So 2 for 2. But it was Miracle that got the first blood credit.
Yep. And first blood means even more gold in his pocket, so even better kill because of that.
That went a little bit different than what Imperial was intending to have happen. I mean, that's just Pudge being very squishy with level 2, so...
Yeah. 1 armor hero against a TA, physical damage.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Not gonna end well for you. Matu creeping away, his lifesteal are gonna be having a happy time. Phase, Blightstone, all the basic items you need as a lifestealer just to function, and no one can really come. Axe can't really come to this lane now that lifestealer is going to be level 6 with the basic items he needs to zone out here.
Okay, well, Bulba roaming around as well, level 4 for him right now. Doing pretty decent. Able to get his levels on the creeps. In the meantime, there's an Ogre just punching Hasajo, and actually Kuroki has to be very careful. There is a call available. And he's standing in Rot as well, getting hooked, and that is a dead Ogre Magi.
Yep.
And they let Noya get the kill.
Escape for him. Axe will hit level 6 after this. Curious to see if he just focuses entirely on farming up a Blink Dagger, or if actually maybe he looks to smoke with a teammate. Because you've got Stampede on your team, you can actually Stampede in and use the Axe to fight around the level 6 timing, rather than having to wait entirely for the Blink Dagger. I think Imperial want to play a little bit more aggressive as opposed to just playing pure passive farming mode.
I think that's what that previous game with the Centaur taught them, if anything.
Yep.
You gotta keep moving, gotta keep being aggressive, and being the one that is making the plays and determining the tempo. And I say that, Baby Knight's actually having a little bit of an issue here. He uses Astral, he does get 2 teleports to help him out. One hooks him away out of danger, the other heals him up. Soon. He was Noya off instead.
Side blading off of the deny creep. It's so good from Miracle.
Very nice. Nice Astral off, keeping Noya safe. Still looking for the side blades from Miracle there, but nobody will actually die. The attempts were made though, and another teleport made as Hasajo comes back to the jungle. Astral is actually pretty good to combine with the Axe, but the stun, I'm sure he won't get the call off. Maybe the body block Rise? Looking for that body block, gets it as well. Oh, the call is still off though. And he's not getting it in mind control now. Coming in, has got the crush on 2, gets a dazzle there first. He does have the grade for himself, but I don't think that's gonna make a difference. He does not have a heal available, throws out his last bit of mana. Oh my God, they let him live.
They want to chase that one, and they didn't have any real good range damage to chase him down with. The Ignite had worn off at that point, so.
Yeah, very lucky for Rise, I feel. But good for Imperial. Again, nobody dies.
Yeah, nobody dies. It is still Matu free farm. It's like a Centaur versus Lifesteal free farm, so you can't just say, oh, Lifesteal's free farming. It's bad for Imperial. But they've got their Centaur free farming, which is, for them, it's always the game plan. They like having this Centaur free farm away. They don't worry too much about trading farm, even when it's a traditional carry, like a Lifesteal farming against their Centaur. They say, nope, this is our plan. This is what we want to do. So the equal trades in mid lane, basically. As far as Imperial are concerned, their draft is kind of going how they want it to be going. From a kind of my perspective, I'm not sold that the carry Centaur is going to work as well this game as it has other games.
It's gonna be a tough one for sure. So looking at Imperial, they got that Axe, the fairly Greedy Axe if you put the Pudge down bottom, but yeah, Axe is getting his levels, he is getting his farm, he is focusing on Blink Dagger. What?
Kuro got a D-ward. He's winning the D-ward battle.
Oh, was that it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You even said Kuro, and I told you to change it.
it's okay. I believe Bobo's not gonna let me down.
Don't worry. Yeah, we still got time.
How long do we have?
10, 15. Okay.
Oh, 6 minutes.
Yeah. Normally you don't
Dire's
expect the
middle
melee hero
tower
to D-ward.
is under attack.
Yeah, normally that is indeed the case, but he has the wards giving Boba the freedom to go for some other items, including the Wind Lace. They know. Baby Knight Drew on the minimap. Very well aware there's two people sitting right next to his tier 1 tower. Nice scan as well from the Radiant. They know that the OD is there.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Well, they knew that the OD was there. And those
Both teams seem to realize exactly what was going on.
Yep, and with the Stampede in, they want to go for the slaughter. Mind Control, oh, he gets a crush up before the Centaur does, and that should be enough for him to get out. Oh, fortunate. Unfortunate for
Radiant's top
Imperial.
tower is under
Unfortunate,
attack.
but also misexecution. You
Yeah.
have to pre-cast your stun. So Slider Stun has a shorter cast time than Centaurs, but you make up for that by starting your cast before you cast it away. Nice hold for Solva. We'll still get a kill from Matu, and Matu thinks about turning to 2, but knows there's a grave, so he's not going to go diving for that.
In the meantime, was that all the kills that happened? I think so.
1 for 1 there.
So just Rune picks up. Okay. Miracle. Gonna find himself maybe in a bit of trouble, but oh, what's he do? He doesn't have a DP. I guess he still didn't. They didn't think that they see him, which they didn't. So it's all good. 2 towers already down on the side of Imperial. It seems like Team Liquid is doing quite okay on lanes as well. Surely Imperial will feel comfortable with their Centaur War Runner free farming, but at some point, and at what point, do they have to start worrying about Team Liquid?
I think it's a very early point when they start getting probably the Blink Dagger on the Slider. They can play very fast tempo. They'll just start blinking around, getting kills with the Infest Bomb. Point Lifesteal's going to have at least Echo Saber to go with his armlet, maybe even the working towards a Desolator. It's going to be very scary to deal with. So it's going to, for now, be kind of a slow pace from Liquid. They'll take what kills they can get with Matu getting involved, but more than anything, they just want to get some objectives towers to build towards those Blink Daggers.
Noya very close, but misses indeed. In the meantime, open wounds up top. Wants to go for the OG, realizing that there's a lot of people behind there, and the Stampede is used, but and does have an effect. But there is first an Astral Imprisonment, just trying to get away afterwards. In the meantime, it is Ogre that is found, and Lifestealer is sitting in one of the dire creeps, and they know.
They know, but I think killing it's just not possible at this point.
They just want to go for the tower, but there will be another rage up once the Lifestealer jumps out.
Yep.
And better yet, he can at some point just control and run away, but
Okay.
this
They
works
managed
too.
to get the Lifestealer creep in front with some nice lane manipulation, but ultimately it doesn't matter. He had another rage. Killing him wasn't going to really be possible. They used the Stampede already. Let's just try and take this top tier 1 tower. Liquid are there, ready to maybe count.
Yeah, there's a Blink Dagger up on Miracle. He's looking for a target. Here comes a glimpse. Static Storm. Static Field. Kinetic Field. There you go. That's a good. That's getting a little bit of harassment. Namatuma comes in. Astral will keep him safe for a little while longer. But how long will it actually last? Not very long, that's for sure. The
Couldn't even grave him, he died so fast. Jeez.
Yeah, I was a little bit too much there as Rise. He might have to grave himself. He did grave himself. There comes the Ignite though, and that should be enough to kill him. 2 kills already for Team Liquid as Imperial is on the run. Ace healing up Batuma Man with his always live that he has, and the rest teleports out. Clever, because in terms of control for teleports, there is not that much that was still available. It was not already used.
Dire's middle tower is
I
under
think Liquid's
attack.
doing pretty well for themselves.
Absolutely. Their carries are farming better, they're finding the key kills. Slider's not doing amazing by any means, but he's on par with the Axe as far as farm goes. They'll hit a similar blink timing at this rate, and you're not
Dire's
expecting
top tower
like a
is under attack.
maybe 13-minute blink anyways on your offlane Slider. He didn't get much help this game. He was just off on his own. So considering he actually contested the lane, went for the poor man shield build, this has been a very good showing from Mind Control here.
Yeah.
But, Liquid as a whole are doing well. They're taking towers and objectives. They're going to hit the blink dagger timings, and they can actually snowball super hard with a blink Slider now.
They do have a blink dagger on the axe now. Imperial does. That is, and that's their like first step to making a difference. But Tuberman is getting all the D wards.
I guess he just KS'd them with his Iron Talon. It
Yeah.
looks like he was around when they were pushing. I don't think anyone was going to predict that one.
No. But I guess, you know. Oh. 2 observers. Ouch.
The Imperial had thrown off a bit, perhaps, indicating not as well as they maybe normally would. Well, Liquid will be feeling good about this game.
This is the sword that I use as well. It's pretty good.
That's a good looking Stardust set.
Yeah.
The key thing being that it hides most of his model.
Yeah. That
don't wanna
seems
see
to
that
be the
model.
common theme for a starter.
Yeah, a good Stardust set cover up as much as there as possible.
It's been an entire different skin. Okay. Bulba is the bait.
Yep.
We got TA backing up. I mean, Bulba is a fairly obvious bait, I guess, because the rest is missing from the map. There's a TA backing him up. Ogre, and then Infested Slardar. So let's see what they can do. They want to force this out.
They find a
Dire's
pick off.
bottom
They
tower is under
fake back
attack.
a little bit here, but they'll
Radiant's
still be in the
middle
neighborhood,
tower
and
is
there's
under
that
attack.
Slider Infest. Smoke up from Liquid. They are looking to make a play, find some openings. There's a lot of save though with Astral as well as Grave on the Dire side.
They find themselves the OD first. He drops, but that comes in with the call. He hits it on 3. Has to Joe. Gets the spin going. That is one knocked off the Ogre Mech, and Disruptor died there as well in the meantime. Templar Assassin doing what she can, but the Grave is there, making sure that Punch doesn't die for the moment. In comes the Blink and the call again from Hester Joe. This Blink doing wonders. And it is Imperial that has only lost, well, it's 3 for 3 right now. They will lose another one though as Mind Control gets the last hit there too. Now Ace. Last one alive for his team. Does he actually want to fight Matuma, man? That's the question. I don't think he does.
Matu's thinking about it. He's like, I think I can get this kill. I'm not really sure. Can I armor toggle it? Can I not? He's got open wounds. He can feast off the Centaur, but you don't verse Centaur very often in Pro Dota, and that's where I think Matu just had... I think he honestly just had no idea if he could get that kill or not, and just decided, why risk it? It's not worth dying to give Centaur a kill there, and he probably knew best if he could get the kill still. He backs off, and it's a 4 for 3. Very messy fight. OD was going up the ramp by himself. His teammates who were smoked were off to the right, so he wasn't in range for the Grave, and he couldn't Astral himself. It was just a bit of mispositioning on his part, and unfortunately that means Imperial have a slightly worse team fight. It was a great initiation from Axe, followed up by the Central Stun, but not enough for Imperial in the end.
Not enough indeed, and Liquid, they haven't lost a single tower yet. All the tier 1s are down on the side of Imperial, and it's tier 2s that they want next. It feels like they're very safe. I mean, everybody has seen all the hate that Liquid's been getting lately, and it seems like they really just want to make sure that they're doing everything right. He's really careful, get calculated. It's looking pretty good. They're on the same page. It's a good opening.
Yep. It's I mean, it's a very stable draft too. There's a very clear game plan with the timings around the Slider Blink, around the synergy between the Slider and the Life Sealer. The TA, perhaps has some overlap where it's just another damage to do more physical damage, but it makes their plan very clear. Lots of physical damage, Blink initiations, Roche control, being able to take down objectives as well, following the kills because of the Life Steal as well as TA's ability to hit buildings very well, so a very clear overall game plan from the side of Liquid.
Yeah, Roshan is up now as well, and Team Liquid has a good way of taking Roshan, but they will need some pickups before they get it. And it looks like they're gonna get one right now. Oh, I say that, but as the show comes in with the call, it might be enough to save the OD, but no, it's not. The Blink is there, and now Axe is trying to get himself out. Hester Joe is taking a lot of damage. He's gonna try to teleport out there. Grave on Rise as well. He's living. The Punch is the other one to die. There still goes the Dazzle. No surprise there. And they actually blink in and crush. But Miracle Yeah, he's gonna be the one to get the triple kill there rather than
That's a
the
Vanguard Hood Centaur. He looked like paper against that
Oh,
physical damage.
he just melted.
That's why I feel like Centaur, this is a game where you need a Force Staff and a Blink Dagger because you've got to kite the physical
Dire's
damage.
bottom
And
tower has
this
fallen.
carry style Centaur, it's the classic Imperial. You see Centaur and you think, this, you know exactly what they're going to do, and it's just bloody annoying to deal with. But this is one of those games where it's been hard counted. This draft as a whole just destroyed them.
And they could have jumped it around with the last pick perhaps, but they chose not to. And the Axe is having some nice calls though. Hashijo is doing a good job with that, but
I mean, that could be a Centaur. It could just be an offlane Centaur initiating fights with a Blink Stun instead of the Axe Blink call. It's not as good as an Axe because it's got a bit of a wind up and cast time to it, and it just doesn't have the best follow-up.
yeah, and it
Axe
doesn't
has
farm
the-
as fast perhaps either.
Yeah, absolutely. So it wouldn't have been as good of an offlaner, but they could have had a much better overall draft than safe lane farmer, I feel. Picking something, I don't know, again, like I mentioned, the Morphling, the Terrorblade, something with high armor, something that can sustain against the physical damage, or be elusive, survive.
Yep, that's all they need to do. And be elusive and survive. That doesn't sound like a winning strategy.
I mean, you push lanes, like that's where Morphling and Terrorblade, it's like you stay alive, don't get ganked, and push lane. Morphling, I think, would have been like a ideal 5th pick for them, but it's not an Imperial hero. These guys are sticking to their guns, which definitely can respect, and you don't want to suddenly be second-guessing yourself in an important event like a Majors qualifier, like changing all your strats. Like, you pick that center to be safe lane, stick to it, I guess, was their logic. Yeah. They're just going to make this draft work now. They're going to smoke up and look for their next play, their next maneuver. They're heading down bottom by himself, actually. Has picked up a plate mail, so already we're seeing the change in item build from Ace. Not going in. Normally this is where it goes for the heart. Instead he's picked up a plate mail, so
Need some armor. He
straight
realizes
shivers,
it.
I'd say, is probably your best
Radiant's
bet.
bottom tower
Even the
Dire
casual
using
plate
that.
mail is fine.
Oh, they know that there are people there, but this is a hasted Templar Assassin, and in comes the Blink Crush. Doesn't actually hit anybody, has to joke. Looking for a jump in as well. Ace follow up on the Axe, and that is Templar Assassin down, so they can do that. They're just... There was no counter initiation from Liquid right now.
Radiant's
I mean,
bottom
Mind Control had
tower
already
is
used
under
his Blink
attack.
Crush, so
Yeah.
that was on cooldown. That was absolutely Miracle's perhaps slight mistake going back in, but
Oh.
now Noyes can make a mistake.
Oh, a pretty big one too. This will be one that costs his life.
Yep.
2 for 2, 1 for 1 rather. 2 heroes died,
Radiant's
definitely in
bottom
favor of Imperial though, but it has actually seemed Liquid that wants to go in again. In comes the Axe, looking for the call, nice static storm. Hits up on 2 heroes. We can't really do that much anymore. Now Man looking for some kills. Almost finds him on Heads and Joe. Decides not to chase that down, but the glimpse is there. The glimpse is there, and the crush actually hits on 3 as well. But Man continues eating up heroes. He got himself a double kill. Will lose his ages. Might still be in time for the triple kill if he gets a kill on the Central War Runner. Central doesn't have a stun anymore, and that is indeed a triple kill for Man. Now looking for another one. He won't get an ultra kill, but there will be 4 people dead on the side of Imperial, and I say 4, but I mean Noya was dead at the start. It's just he was already back, so 5 for just 1.
5 for the TA and an
Dire's
Aegis,
top
but
tower
that's
is
how you
under
use an
attack.
Aegis. You win a team fight, get a team wipe.
Yeah.
That's the ideal way to go through that, and well, it's going to be an objective to follow it up. The Desolate on Miracle makes this tier 2 tower go down very quickly, and the T2 tower up top.
Yep, that's the last 2 out of towers that Imperial has to offer. After that, Liquid is gonna need to try and go high ground already. We're only 22 minutes into the game. Miracle does get a blink away. Tower will get denied at least. That's something that Imperial can... I say that. But Miracle is ready to, to take
Playing
that one.
confidently.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That's okay as well. More gold into the pockets of Team Liquid.
And his BKB finished after that ancient camp, so we'll see item progression galore on the Liquid side. Matu doesn't have to go for the Desolator himself. He can go into the Basher because the Deso's on the TA. They've got lots of minus armor already, and this is just extra lockdown. Perhaps you see an AC on him if he wants to, but I'm not sure that's a necessary item. The lockdown's the key thing, because when he goes on someone, often the Stampede will pull him out and save their life.
I feel like the impact of the punch is not really there, unfortunately.
No, it's been a pretty quiet game from Noy. I mean, he's moved around, he's been aggressive, but it's always been like a trade where he dies, maybe a teammate dies and they get 1 kill. It always feels like a bad trade.
How
not
does
just
this
a
work?
Trade.
He's got 3 kills, 7 assists,
And
But they only have 9 kills.
I don't know. I've seen ended a few games recently. There wasn't any hero tonight this game.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Volvo math again.
Oh,
Just like the tree counting. I don't trust Valve with their counting system.
let's see how the trees are looking, guys. 110.
I got 6 minutes to go. We should be good.
I think we are good. Yeah.
Not many more trees should go down, you know. The falling blade chopping is stopped. Maybe some TP scrolls here or there will break a few, but that's bad.
Infest. Into the slaughter we go again. Mind control. Can he jump on the right target? Yes, he can! Hello, Centaur! Oh my god, look at how fast he dies! They don't even have the... Oh!
Ignite, not okay, nothing there.
No, I was gonna say it's okay, but they're not. Oh, that side lane as well. The cheeky people to do wonders at the blade mill. Actually, the blade mill still did quite hurt quite a bit. That physical damage going through. 3 dead so far on Imperial. Baby Knight puts himself on there for the moment. There's the medic look and he jump out inside. No, he cannot. He'll die. That's a team wipe. That is 24 minutes in, and Team Liquid is looking very dominant and all on the same page.
Outdrafted.
Outdrafted?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hands down.
Not Liquid played it well. They've I think outplayed them as well. I mean,
Yeah.
Miracle winning the mid lane. They made some really good movements around the map. Some great static storms from Bulba. He's also always the Stampede's not been an effective save and escape because Bulba's always blitzed them back in as well. So we're seeing Liquid play their draft really well and play well together as a team, but the draft to me is still the biggest point. I think the core central of this game, the carry central,
It's just, you can't pick it up.
doesn't work.
It's just not possible.
This is, I don't know, I feel like Imperial, they had the opportunity to change it too. Come 5th pick, they could have said, look, I know maybe Hesajo's never played Centaur in a competitive game. At that point, you say, it doesn't matter, we lose this game on draft if we run carry Centaur. We have to run offlane Centaur. And if you're an offlaner and you haven't played Centaur in a pro game, it's not too hard to suddenly play it because it's the same as playing like a slider or something. You blink, you stun. You initiate a fight. It's a very similar concept.
Blink, you stun, that's what happens.
Mind control will show you how you do it.
Yeah.
That's how you play Centaur.
And even Poison is actually pretty nice to have when you're playing Lifestealer. They will get the kill on Lifestealer finally though. But that is a godlike streak going to Ace. Now how is he going to transition that gold into damage? Because that's his problem, right? That's his main problem.
He got the Lotus Orb. I guess to get rid of the amp damage, he wanted the Lotus Orb. And it gives him, it's the plate mail item, so it gives him armor. But I think he just goes for a Shiv. I think he gets more armor. Just keep getting armor. Get his Shivers now. He doesn't want to get raw HP because that's what the Lifestealer wants him to do. So the Heart of Tarrasque is always going to be a bad item.
Yeah. Get all the armor items.
Shiver's Guard is your next item, and then after that, AC, get the Shivers and AC, I don't know. A bit too overkill and gimmicky, but who knows?
Nobody else in his team would build the AC, I guess. And they kind of do need one against all this armor reduction.
Huh? It's got some bonus armor from the Weave of Dazzle, but it's still tricky.
Well, Roshan is back up again. At least Liquid will see that soon, as they have the trap down.
Good news for them as far as ending this game goes, and they're up that lane of racks, ready to take another, I imagine, with a good fight.
Yeah.
They've got an AC coming on Miracle, it looks like. Yep, AC recipe.
They do indeed. Centaur, teleporting home. He has to run. He's sitting on 2100 life, but it doesn't really matter how much life he has at this point. He still dies so fast. Like, earlier on, we saw the Lifestealer jump in with the Slardar and one of the supports, and they didn't even have the minus armor, and they almost killed him anyway.
Yeah, even with without the amp, the physical damage is easily high enough that killing tanky Centaurs and ODs isn't a problem. They're not reliant on the amp damage. The amp damage just means they die perhaps twice as fast, but the difference between killing a hero in a second and a half or 3 seconds. The AC now kicks in, so, well, Imperial, they're kind of faking out, testing the waters around this Roshan. They know it's up. They don't want to go in and get caught. They're hoping that maybe they can catch Liquid inside the pit, but That is not where Liquid are right now.
No, and Imperial is kind of showing that they are not anywhere else.
Liquid see no one defending mid, so they realize that some kind of weird plays going on where they're about to get smoke wrapped around, or the opponents are at Roshan, and they're going to force them back to base. They force the top lane. They're going to make sure that Imperial cannot go for Roshan and also cannot flank them without coming back to the base.
Yep. That is already some teleport there. Axe looking for the blinking. A miracle. Miracle's already gone. No one actually
gets one hit off and blinks out.
Yeah, gets blinked out. Gets astraled actually by his teammate. He didn't even blink out. Just gets set up to death. That's a bit unfortunate. And buys back as well, but the rest already GG. It's out. That is not endable. I think he tried to astral imprison the Templar Assassin.
Yeah.
But
TA made a nice play, like hit the axe, had the refraction up so he could still blink away, and guided him around a bit.
Oh! That will cause some problems in the Valve rankings.
Volvo, please fix.
The Volvo, please fix, because that is not how things are
I guess they
supposed to go.
cancel the GG, I don't know.
Yeah.
Strange thing.
That was it for my my Valve casted games. The rest of